Hello and welcome back everyone to some Astroneer. And let's go ahead and let the terrain load in here. So the plan for today is to head underground and see what else we can find down there and just kind of explore the moon a little bit. Since we've spent a lot of time just kind of digging out the trench and not really doing a whole lot exciting. So I think what we'll do today is just kind of see what we can find. Just explore the underground, maybe right around on the surface, blow up some rocks, I don't know. But yeah, it's been about a week or so since we've last been in Astroneer. This river might actually be good to bring down with us. Although it's only got solar panels on it, so I don't know how good that's gonna be. Well, I could probably just swap out the batteries and charge them off me if we need to. So, worst case, we can power it with the small batteries. There we go. So, from several stream episodes back, I think this is like episode 12 or 13, somewhere in there, we actually came down here and explored a very large and vast section of the underground, but oh. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. We're getting world holes. Uh-oh. Oh boy. So, yeah, the glitching I was talking about before. There you go. There, perfect example. Now I'm gonna die from this. So, yay! Well, that stinks. Yeah, we are breaking the save hard. Yeah, that's... Hopefully by it having done that, maybe it fixed itself. Nope. Yeah, it's still there. Damn it. I was hoping it would have fixed itself. Yeah, so there's definitely something strange going on here. What the fuck? What? Okay, yeah, there's something really wrong going on here. How? Okay, yeah, see, that's how it used to be. Like, there used to be dirt here. I think I dug it out. And now because of that, there's... that? Yeah, that is really weird. Okay, so there you go, developers. There's a good example of perhaps what's going on to cause that. Because it seems like the game's remembering how the terrain was beforehand, and then when it goes to load everything, it overlays it on top of what is already there, and it's causing these breaks. At least that's my educated guess. I'm not exactly sure how your save data is handled, but yeah, that's broken so hard. And it's not just up here either, it's everywhere is starting to break. Oh, yep, there's another example of things starting to break. So yeah, maybe this'll... maybe I might have to retitle this... Oh god. Have to retitle it to the World Holes and Glitches Galore. Actually, world holes everywhere. And glitches galore, because that's bad. I gotta really be careful where I step. So if I step in the wrong place, I'm going flying. And God only knows where my body will end up landing. Being somewhere underground. Actually, I don't know. I could start digging somewhere down in here. Because one way I did it before would just make like a big shaft down through the moon. Straight down to the core. I just kind of want to run around underground and see what we find, because the save's starting to break, so... We've already found a few interesting things. Kind of want to see what else we'll find down here. Just gotta watch out for world holes and danglers. This way. If I remember right. Typically deeper is better. Ooh, there's another world hole. Oh man. Okay. Moving on. Dangler. Ooh. Whole nother section of cave through here. Oh wow. Okay, well since it goes deeper, I think we'll go ahead and set the rover up here. And then start working our way down that tunnel. Because I want to see if via the tunnel system, if it's possible to reach the core or near to the core. Stay over there. What? Nothing's attached to you. Excuse me? What the f... I'm attached to the tether line, thank you very much, not you. Okay, that's some freaking shenanigans. That's gotta get fixed. Yeah, no, that's bogus. I'm attached to the tethers right now, not the frickin' rover. And yet it's still trying to pull stuff from the rover. Please. Fix that, 'cause that is unrealistic as hell. There's a bunch of fart plants up here. I don't like that. I'm gonna go back. Doesn't look like it immediately connects to any other part that we've been to, so... Hey, dynamite. Just might need that. See if I can get one to reach. Hee hee. There we go. Alright, so I think we'll explore up this way a little bit, see if we can figure out where it connects back to in the other cave system, if at all. May just be one big dead end for all I know. Oh, and hey, look at that, yep. Just one big dead end, so it's a big resource pocket. It's kind of how I'd classify this. So we got some malachite, we got laterite, I think I saw lithium in here, we got coal. So yeah, it's just one big resource pocket, pretty much. Although it's not all that big, but it is what it is. It's not bad. And hey, if we still needed research, there we go. But we're all set. There we go. So yeah, that's pretty much the best example for how to pick up an extra tether bundle when you don't really have room. And also just kind of good example of picking up other tethers. So, yay, tether management. Looks like this goes back up and out. Yep, okay. So that's one cave entrance. Whee! So I add dirt and the rocks go all wonky. Ooh, that camera angle though. Yeah, close enough. Okay, so I think we're gonna go the other way with the rover. If I can get around the ammonium. There we go. And dead end. You know what? I think this might be deep enough that we could just dig down to the core from here. That could be interesting. Start by getting rid of that guy. Okay. Then from here, we basically just more or less dig straight down and just build the ramping along the sides as we go. Excuse me? What? Okay, so we get a line between there and there, but not from that one to that one. Okay. That's not messed up at all. Okay. Oh, it's actually going from the one above it down. Okay. Interesting. Oh, that's actually worked surprisingly well. I think I'll just keep doing this all the way down. Yeah, 'cause that's working really well, actually. I just gotta get some tethers run down there. We will make it to the core. One way or another. Oh, yeah. We are definitely getting close to the core now. I can jump like 20 feet. Oh, and random research. Okay. Let's see how far up we gotta go. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep going on with this method, because at least then we can get down. And this is actually really easy to pull off, so it's working really well. And there we go. Let's get some tether down here. Perfect. Some might say tetherific. I was gonna say, this thing goes on forever. Yeah, look at this. That's the kind of strange physics you start getting when you get near the core. Just super floaty. Like, I'm running on the ceiling practically. So you get very lightweight, and you can really just float around once you start getting close to the core. Because gravity just gets so weird down here. Oh, 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 we're tilted. Oh, I think we found it. I think we hit the core. Look at this. I step over here and it rotates. Yeah, if we're not directly at the core, we are damn near close to it. Yeah, we gotta be super close here. I'm looking for the point where I just kind of like float in the center, if that makes sense. But in the meantime, the way to kind of suss that out is by digging around a little bit and seeing how you rotate in relation to the ground and how the gravity like pulls on the camera and changes the angle and whatnot. So we're gonna run a few more tethers down here, and then we're gonna play around in the core of the moon. Maybe I should go back up and grab like a physics ball or something. Whee! Carve out like a little core ball here. Actually, one thing we could do once I get this all carved out is actually set up a base down here. Might actually have to do that. But if I'm going to do that, I'm definitely going to want the alignment mod so I can smooth it out appropriately. Whee! Da 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 da. Ha ha. Ha ha. Da 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 da. Ha ha. Oh, this is just ridiculous now. Okay, I'd like to come back down, please. Slowly. There we go. Yeah, let's go grab that alignment mod and see if we can't use that to smooth things out down there. Actually make like a little planet that we can run around on. Although it's gonna be super low gravity because of being right at the core. So it took us a little while to dig it down that far, but I think it was worth it. Especially if we can manage to get a base migrated down there, because then there's no deeper base than the core base. So get a base set up down there, we could actually just slowly dig away the moon from the inside out. That could be interesting. Yeah, alright, now we're up to the upper level. And yeah, gravity's back to normal. Ish. Yeah. A lot more normal. See, look at that. I can only jump so high up here. Like so. But down below, I'd just be floating around. Bye, world hole. Bye, world hole. Also, I don't want to jinx myself, but damn, am I actually navigating this thing like a pro. Be back in no time. Okay, so now we got our alignment mod, made it back to the base pretty quick. And now we gotta head back down. Hopefully not get lost in the process. Oh boy. I don't know how much longer the save's gonna hold together. Oh, it's getting bad. Of course, once we dig out the core base, it's probably gonna get so much worse. Oh well, we'll go till we break it. This way. Yay! Alright, first try. Navigated my way all the way back here. Holy crap. Alright, to the core. Down and down and down we go. Where it stops, you'll find out in a minute. Whee! Rest, yeah. There we go. Yeah, we'll just walk on the ceiling practically. That's how low the gravity gets. And we'll see if we can get a good flat going down here and carve out a nice core. Somewhere down here is the core. Oh, hey, there we go. And apparently this is also where all the research decides to drop and culminate. There was not that many researchers down here before. So, at the core of the moon it rains researches. Woo! That's pretty awesome and interesting and actually kind of annoying because I've already researched everything. I don't need any more. Yeah, we'll just do this. Okay, nice and flat, right? And then it turns at 90 degrees. What the hell? Fail. This tool needs some serious adjusting. Again, not the angle that polygon was. You know what? I think this is enough of a section that I could work off of. I really hate that thing. It's just too difficult to use and it does not do what it's supposed to every time. Skews angles. And unless you get like the exact polygon that it wants to work with, which you have no clue which one it is, then good luck getting it to work how it's supposed to. Otherwise, it's just gonna flip stuff 90 degrees and do all kinds of weird shit. Now, I'm hoping here that I'll just kind of create a loop, essentially, underground, so that way I'll just connect it right back up. And then carve it around the other way. Give ourselves a nice little mini planet inside the planet. Oh, we have got to be close. I love how I'm walking on the ceiling, like my head's rubbing against the ceiling, but I'm just walking. It's, you know, that's legit. But yeah, there we go. Pretty close, considering the cavern's like right over here. Oh yeah, there's the tether. Okay, so yeah, we managed to wrap it back around itself. We just ended up a little higher. Just kind of weird, but that happens. But now, we can just kind of work this back. Like, really? Put on one mod and you turn off the other one. What the hell? But yeah, if we just kind of use the researches as a good indicator, provided I can actually see what the heck I'm doing. Come on, camera. There we go. Just make a nice big hollow here. And we can see where they all end up resting to. Okay, there we go. Kind of. So, yeah, there's the core of the moon, and who would have guessed? It's made of researches. But every single research from all around the planet that ends up falling through the moon, this is where it ends up. There you go. Perfect example. And then that's just going to bounce around until it finds its way to the middle. There it goes. And then after that, I'm going to try to do kind of like what I was doing before, except I'll actually just kind of make like a little pillar of dirt out of the center and then go based off of that and try to make like an actual core. And then maybe we'll try to get a base set up on it. Might be kind of cool. As though we could dig out the whole moon from the inside out, and that would definitely be interesting. I do also want to get some buggy races going up in the trench. So if you have Astroneer, and you're on Steam and on PC, you can find me on Steam under the same name. Pretty much same name across all platforms. Come on. Alright. Let that fill up. And then we'll go ahead and start basically kind of do the same thing I just did, except in multiple directions, so we can get the central core of it all kind of at least roughly carved out. Okay, and really carefully try to dig out around this. So we'll have a staircase going from the core base surface to up top. We'll also have a little bit easier access to this. Any of these angles gonna work? No. Come on. Oh my god. Why? I think they just introduced this tool into the game just to piss us off. So that's what it feels like! Oh my god. Okay, nice presumably flat angle. Right there, right the center of my circle, that dot, on that polygon. Go to flatten, and it does that. Why? Oh, you know what? Let's try off the... Nope, not even off the top of that. Come on. Now you're just fucking with me. One of these angles gonna work? Nope. I don't know. I don't really like this. Yeah, that's not... See, the more I walk it out, the more it's going up. That's not flattening in relation to the core, that's going up. As much as I want this tool to work, it's just... no. Maybe it is because I'm too close to the core. Maybe not. I don't know, like it works for small patches. So maybe we can use it to smooth out, but I think I'm just gonna have to stick to the boost mod and the wide mod to get this thing carved out. I think I might go jump back into the core with all the researchers, try to get a few thumbnails. It's pretty funny just seeing all the researches and stuff just floating around down there. Yeah, 'cause this is legit. As it'll top up. Yes, that's definitely the definitive way to know exactly where the core is. Just kind of dig out around it until you can get enough researchers to all kind of ball up in the exact middle. I just realized I had a piece of dynamite on my backpack. I got an idea. If I can manage to get it down into the middle of all that. This ought to be interesting. Alright. Fire in the hole. Confetti! Oh, that's multiple thumbnails right there. Oh my god, that was awesome. Oh my god, my camera. There we go, now we can just kind of watch them all recoalesce. Hey, there's a dead guy in there. I'm surprised that didn't destroy more of them. Oh, that was pretty cool though. That was fun. It really stinks that the alignment mod doesn't really do as advertised. It's just very finicky and difficult to use. I mean, it'll be good for when I go to flatten stuff, because then at least it'll like dig straight up and down in relation to the core. It's just not good for flattening. Do not recommend it for flattening, because good luck getting that to work. Yep, I think we'll just carve away the sides here until hopefully we get a nice spherical-ish shape going all the way around the core. And I could probably just dig the ceiling up as far as I can reach. We'll have a nice big hollow core in the moon. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh no. Come on. Come on. Where's that tether? There it is. Oh my god, that was so close. Holy shit. Oh, we almost died right there. That was so close. Oh. I'll try to take down some of the high spots. Because I mean, as we walk around, like, you get a good sense of where levels should be. Like, you're intuitive enough as a human to kind of judge where level is. It seems to be pretty good. This is doing good. This is fine. So there's a little bit of a hash spout. Da, 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 da. Oh no. Okay, there we go. That was kind of close. That's That's why I was doing this. Because otherwise, if I mess up my surfaces, then it's going to get all out of whack. And that won't be good. Because it'll take a while to fix if it's too far off. Definitely starting to take shape though. Other side. And hopefully by the end of it, get something that more or less is just a big sphere in the middle of the moon. Then we'll have to dig away the ceiling like up as high as we can get it. So yeah, we can get the ceiling to go up quite high. Which means it's going to be a lot of dirt removal. But I'm just going to do it around the staircase here first. Then we'll finish carving out the hemisphere. It's so crazy, like, it that is the ceiling, it looks like the wall because of the curvature. And once you walk towards it, it becomes the ceiling. It's so crazy. So awesome. It's not crazy, it's physics. I presume, well, not that you can go to the center of the Earth, but if you could, that's pretty much what would happen. Because the mass of the Earth would be pulling on you from all sides, so it would make you weigh less. You just kind of float around. We're good. Yeah. Well, it's starting to look like a surface under the surface. About another hour left. Not too bad. I think it's probably about time we grab some more tethers. That would require going back up to the rover. Whee! Seems legit. That's one way to get down. Of course, I just had to dig all the way down to the core today. I mean, it only seems like the next logical step, considering the save is more or less broken. I got world holes appearing. Got planets doing the weird quarter sections glitch. So we're just gonna break it even more. Just push it to the extreme. Basically just go until it breaks. Go till it can't go no more. There, that'll do. That ought to work. Now let's see if we can get it down here. No. Stop pulling it off the fucking rover. Why? I'm hooked into the tether line that is hooked all the way back in the base. Why is it... That's so annoying. Great. So now the rover's stuck here because the power system's stupid. Oh well. It'll charge back up eventually. Oh, don't let it end like this. Oh no. Oh, fuck. Yep. Damn it! Oh no. Should have put down the tethers. Ugh. Alright. Yeah. All of our beacons. Oh, the run back down there is going to be a pain. Damn danglers. Wait. This is the other way. There we go. Hear all the sting plans going off. I think I might try flattening out, use the alignment tool near the entrance pillar. Try to use that as the initial reference point for flattening out that whole thing. Probably just have to do it in like small portions with the flattening part of the alignment mod and hope that it actually works like how it's supposed to. Definitely don't want to fall down, but the lower I go, the lower the gravity gets. That's not a huge deal. Just gotta watch my speed. Also, don't ask me how the heck solar panels work underground, but in this game they do. But yay, there we go. Finally, get the rover down here. Actually, now that we've made it down here, we could even do like low gravity buggy races. That'd be interesting. Okay. Now, where the heck did we die? Do it. Seeing a lot of seams as we're going around. Oh, come on. Rover. God, I gotta get rid of this ceiling. Battery's dead. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to connect to it. Okay. Well, we'll know it charged when we come back and it's charged. Somehow that angle feels a little off. Doing it like a little piece by piece, kind of like so, might actually be able to make a nice smooth uniform surface on this. That'll pretty much fix all of the different terrain level issues. a little easier to kind of run around and find the high spots with this. But now that I actually have an area here that is flat, is how I want it, if I slowly and carefully kind of work the surface out from here, either in a radius or however I choose to do it, I should be able to create a relatively flat sphere all the way around inside the core of the moon, which is fantastic. That's because if we can get a base down here and get one actually set up, then we literally could carve away the moon from the inside out. Not that that would necessarily be faster, but it'd be interesting to have like one team of Astroneers on the surface curving down and another team of Astroneers down here in the subsurface curving their way up. And then if we ever want to visit the core, because eventually once I get the upper surface there figured out, I'll probably like completely carve it out and make it absolutely hollow, and then we'll just have a big ball of research just floating around down here. So yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it here, because yeah, it's about that time. And we've definitely made a lot of progress today. I wasn't exactly expecting to just kind of dig down to the core of the moon, but we did. Had a bit of fun doing it. Saw a lot of glitching and world holes on the way. And we learned a little bit too. I really hope they... Like, I get the thing with the rover on the power lines, but if it's connected to like base power, it shouldn't read the rover. Like, it shouldn't take from the rover. There's already alternative sources of power, but that's just my opinion. So, watching, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you've enjoyed this bit of Astroneer, and I think next time we'll be back with trying to finish up the core of the moon. I might take a little bit of time in between streams to do some of the work, maybe raising up the ceilings and whatnot, but I don't think I'll be doing too much offline. So, but if you want to help me and you got a copy of Astroneer on PC for Steam, then go ahead, look me up. My name is the same across all my platforms, so you can find me at KAldrin pretty much anywhere and everywhere. All of my associated links will be down below, so go ahead and check those out if you feel so. Also, don't forget to join the Discord if you haven't, so that way you can be notified of when we go live, post new videos, and you can stay up to date with the latest stream schedule. And if you also feel so inclined to support me over on Patreon for just $1 a month, you can make yourself a pseudo-admin over on the server and have permissions and access to things that other users and standard users otherwise don't. So, thanks again so much for watching. Happy farming. We'll see you in the next one. Bye. Whee. Gonna have so much fun down here.